Hello everyone and welcome to Blaugrana Everything and welcome back to the channel. So we had a penalty, a disallowed goal and a member of the crowd who needed medical attention that led to quite a long break in play. So before we even get into this, match review, thoughts and prayers with that member of the crowd. Hopefully you get well soon. Hopefully, you don't have any, adverse complications or anything like that. Stay in good health and come back soon. And hopefully you can watch Barca lift La Liga soon, because that's what I'm hoping for next. This win, of course, restores Barca's 9-point lead after Real Madrid had won against Alaves. And going into Barca's next match, which is away to Getafe, I'm glad we won that one, because we're still going to need roughly about, 9 or 10 more points to seal La Liga. But we've got 6 more matches in which to do that, including one huge match at Camp Nou against Real Madrid. So all Barcelona have to do is try and stay winning between now and then. But talking about winning, Barca won today courtesy of a goal from Lamine Yamal off the penalty spot. And man, did I mention 2 injuries as well in this game? Yeah, it was a penalty, a disallowed goal, a member of the crowd needing medical attention, and 2 players going off injured. The first one, João Cancelo. The second one, Lamine Yamal, immediately after he took his penalty, and he really just went straight to the showers. So I'm thinking maybe this could be something to do with the pubalgia, which affected him earlier in the season. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what the medical report was. But otherwise, this showing tonight from Celta was shockingly tame. Of course, they did have somehow generate more XG than Barcelona. I'm guessing this is because there was that Ferran Jukla shot that he missed, which was basically in the goalkeeper's 6-yard box. So that's probably why. But aside from that, Barca did have a goal from Ferran Torres disallowed, which, if you ask me, it was a bit dodgy. I saw the image afterwards, if I find it, I'll put it up. And I don't know. I wasn't convinced, guys. It didn't look like it was offside for me. It looked basically like, the last match against Espanyol when we had that fake offside on Eric Garcia in the build-up. But anyhow, Yamal went off injured. As you can see, so did João Cancelo. We'll wait to hear what exactly is the issue, why those guys had to go off. But, Balde and Bardaj came on off the bench, and you have to say they kind of acquitted themselves well here. I wasn't too happy though with Gavi out on the left wing. I don't know why Hansi Flick is doing that. There's clearly a spot right there in midfield, or right here where Dani Olmo was. Dani Olmo, who was honestly terrible today. He was very, very poor. The number of times he gave the ball away that he ruined the momentum on a break, it was shocking, honestly. I don't know, anyway, I guess it's always like this with him. He's either Danny Almost or Danny Gomo. And we got Danny Almost. And it's been Danny Almost for quite some time. Anywho, Barcelona, like I said, with that win, have moved back up in the standings. Of course, we do know that from the remaining fixtures that we have, Barca's fixtures are a bit more tricky than Real Madrid's, but despite that, they need to continue winning. And like I said here, 10 more points, the job is done. Real Madrid are not going to be able to catch you. So 3 more wins and a draw should do the job for FC Barcelona. Having said all of that, the next match that we have, like I said, is away to Getafe. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not expecting a win there. Okay, especially without Yamal. So, I'm sorry. I just saw Atleti with their 4 losses in a row. And, for the past 8 matches, Atleti have only won 1. And it had to be the one at Camp Nou. They're just triggering me at this point. Anyhow, do let me know your thoughts though. What did you think of the performance from Barca? I didn't particularly think it was that good. It looked a bit like, a team that was going through the motions, which you don't see that so much. But then again, when you kind of look at the setup that we had today, putting Gavi out wide there when you could have started Marcus Rashford there, for me, that didn't make sense. And also, just not having Daniel Olmo on the pitch in the center. Because, Celta are a team that play the ball really well, and you have to be able to press them effectively. And I think Gavi pressing from the 10 would have brought us so much more than Danny Olmo. An intentional rhyme there. Anyhow, let me know your thoughts on the performance. And aside from that, I thank you all for tuning in. Do have a great day, and Forza Barca.